This is Force to 13, so you rolling coverage of Tropical Cyclone Nora, which remains a Category 3 severe system and is heading for Category 4 status today. The opening footage was captured late yesterday afternoon. The International Space Station flying to the east of Marcus and to the west of Nora. This is alive for the tropical cyclone up to a few hours ago. The Bureau of Meteorology at 8:30 Queensland time updated the information. Nora at 7 a.m. Sustained winds near the centre of 155 kilometres per hour with wind gusts to 220 kilometres an hour. Located within 35 kilometres to 12.4 degrees south, 139.6 degrees east, 250 kilometres west of Reaper, 415 kilometres northwest of Kuriyama, tracking southeast at 18 kilometres an hour. Severe Cyclone Nora is currently moving southeast across the northern Gulf of Carpentaria and, as mentioned, is expected to reach Cat 4 strength sometime today. Now here's a look at the Gove radar, the Bureau of Meteorology. This was recorded earlier this morning, and Nora to going to Cat 4 over the northeast Gulf of Carpentaria. Then it's expected to take a more southerly track tonight or early Sunday, moving towards the southeastern Gulf of Carpentaria. A coastal crossing anywhere along the western Cape York Peninsula south of Reaper this afternoon or Sunday is also possible. Later Sunday, the tropical cyclone is expected to become slow moving over the southeastern Gulf of Carpentaria or inland of the coast. Now here's a look at instability. These are in 3-hourly periods starting off at 7 a.m. through to about 10 a.m. tomorrow. Now we have a look at the, I think it's the precipitation values. And this is also out to 10 a.m. this morning. As mentioned, we will continue to bring updated information. We now have Tropical Cyclone Iris in the Vanuatu region, in addition to Tropical Cyclone Marcus. Now here's the GFS wind probability. And this is focusing on the tropical cyclone. The wind speed values are at the bottom right hand side of the screen. The Himawari 8 Papua New Guinea loop. And Tropical Cyclone Nora did have around a 9 nautical mile eye. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre in their current advisory. The system struggling to maintain an eye, and they have 478 nautical miles northwest of Cairns. Correction, I think. Yes, the upper level divergence remains very healthy for Nora. Wind shear. Now this is a critical factor at this point in time. There is information indicating that Nora could stall once she gets into that southeast Gulf of Carpentaria region. A 24-hour shear tendency, and it has not much room to move in. The 850 millibar vorticity, you can clearly see Nora and Tropical Cyclone Iris. We will have a look at that system later. Now here's the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, one of their images. The Joint Typhoon Warning Centre is saying a weak microwave eye feature displaced somewhat to the northeast from where the IR would suggest the low-level circulation centre would be. We'll have to confirm whether it did have a nautical mile eye. If not, it was down around 3 nautical miles. Now this is the current chart from the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre. Now considering that we have 3 tropical systems on the radar, apology if there's any mistakes in bringing the information to you. I've also managed to capture another flyover of Nora by the International Space Station, and stay tuned for more on that. Now here's the current chart from the Northern Territory Tropical Cyclone Warning Centre, the Darwin office. And it will be upgraded sometime today to a Category 4 system. And the steering mechanism, if it stalls, it might not kick in till at least Monday. Now we have Tropical Cyclone 15, we have another system in the South Indian Ocean, we have 96W Westpac, Tropical Cyclone Iris and Nora. If you'd like to be part of a fantastic international weather group, here's Nathan with the details.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype, or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.